Well, first I want to thank everybody for coming out today, and I think it's no better place than to talk about energy and our lack of an energy policy in this country than standing here at an intersection where there's lots of traffic, and of course people are coming in to fill up their vehicles. Because I do share the frustration that the American people have with the United States Congress. Congress has failed to act on this energy crisis, and the time has come that we need to take some positive steps. We continue to talk about it in Washington, but here out in America, it's having a dramatic effect on the pocketbooks of the American people. I've argued and pushed for real solutions over my 7 years in Congress, but there's been very little done concerning America's energy when it comes to pragmatic solutions, sustainable solutions, and the solutions that we deserve as Americans. And today I'm announcing a plan to declare independence from foreign oil and my legislation, the Energy Independence Act. And that's what we've introduced actually last Thursday in Congress. And this legislation, I believe, if it's enacted, will break the addiction of foreign oil and lift the barriers to domestic production across America and the path towards that energy independence. This legislation, really what it does is puts together all that I've worked on and supported over the last 7 years into one single bill that deals mainly with the supply issue that we have at hand, or the lack of supply that we have at hand. It's not just about drilling, it's about all the options we have available to us to solving this energy problem. And this legislation really does 6 basic things. It opens the outer continental shelf to exploring for oil. It creates tax credits for development. Creates tax credits for the development of coal to liquid technology, and as I said, just up the road of Penn State, they're one of the leaders on it. 3, it opens ANWR to exploration and brings an additional 1 billion of barrels online in less than 5 years, which is possible if the government gets out of the way. It puts in place the strictest environmental regulations ever applied to the development project, and that's an ANWR, to make sure that if we open up ANWR, we're going to take care of it environmentally. It'll create an alternative energy trust fund that directs the rents, the royalty revenues from ANWR to look into paying for renewable and alternative energy sources. And 6, it streamlines the licensing process for allowing the construction of new nuclear facilities in this country, including a tax credit for construction of those facilities. Again, this plan is comprehensive, and as I said, what it does is it takes legislation that I've been involved with over the last 7 years, putting it into to one legislative plan, and quite frankly, the reason to do it is to put pressure on the majority in Congress, to have them just another vehicle to come to the floor legislatively to say we need to come forward with an energy plan that is comprehensive, that is really going to solve the problems we have, and stop the bickering over drilling and alternatives, because as I said, most importantly, it's going to take a comprehensive plan. It takes all of the different types of energy coming together if we're ever going to get out of this energy crisis.